Assalamualaikum everyone. Welcome to the YouTube channel of Hania. So welcome back to another video. Welcome back to another lecture. Welcome back to another very beautiful day. So today again I am with you with another lecture. So I was getting bored with knowing about the countries, and we were done with most famous countries and I was up to that. So I decided to go on and start our new lecture as we were to move on, I think, Urdu, and we didn't, so today we did science. Actually I was wanting to do science, and then after this 9 lectures, like I will make the 9 videos on science, and after that we will go through our lecture of Urdu's. So let me tell you this thing that actually I must confirm, I must clear you this thing. I've been making video after a long time. I think 1 week I've not made a video, so that's why now 9 days continuous I will try to make a video, inshallah. So if you have not liked, share, subscribe my YouTube channel, please like, share, subscribe to watch my previous videos. Don't forget to press the bell icon to get the notifications of my all videos, and tell me in comment box on any of my video that what type of video about English to math science you want. So let's start. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Rabbi Zidni ilma, my Lord increase me in knowledge. Dua for beneficial knowledge, provision, accepted deeds. Okay. Allamul ma inni as'aluka ilman nafi'an wa rizqan tayyiban wa amalan mutakabbalan. Oh Allah, I ask you for the beneficial knowledge, goodly provision, and acceptable deeds. Okay. So what are plants basically? Like you should know what are plants. A plant is a living thing that grows in the soil and has stem, leaves, and roots. Like it has 3 main parts, that are stem, leaves, and roots. That is necessary in any plant. So any plant, all plants have stem, leaves, and roots. So that's basically a plant that is called, that grows under the ground in the soil. Okay. Parts of a plant, like here if you see this is the structure of a plant. So this is the root that's underground, then a season rates, this is the stem, the line, the root, and these are leaves that you all know, fruit that grows, and this is a flower, and this is the bird that is before, like that is to be a flower. So all plants have roots, stems, and leaf. That is most popular. Root, stem, and leaf. 1, 2, 3. These 3 things are really important in all the plants. All the types of plants have roots, stems, and leaves, but some plants have flowers, fruit, and seeds. Like flowers, fruits, and seeds are not necessary. Okay, less plants have. So let's see the structure of leaf or leaves. So what are they called? Why are they useful? What do they mean basically? So leaves prepare food for the plant. Okay. So the leaves are called a kitchen of the plant or the food factory of the plant. Why we can say that a kitchen of plant? Look, in your kitchen your mother cooks food for you. So here in a plant the leaves cook food, like they make the fruit. Okay. So they are called the kitchen of plant, or rather they are called the food factories. Okay. So they prepare the foods, that's what they are called, kitchen of the plant or the food factories. Plants prepare their own food by the process of that's called photosynthesis. Photo basically means light, and synthesis means putting together. Light, the sunlight, oxygen, carbon dioxide, the exchange of gases, water. Also, we have the photosynthesis. Look, we give the carbon dioxide to plants, and they give the oxygen to us. Sunlight is also providing, and water is also being provided. So this is basically a whole process of photosynthesis. These 4 things are really important in photosynthesis. Then photosynthesis. Why are leaves green? Okay, plants prepare their own food by the process of photosynthesis. So photosynthesis is really necessary. There are 4 components of photosynthesis: sunlight, water, oxygen, and carbon dioxide. If any of them is missing, the photosynthesis cannot be possible, and plants can't prepare their own food. So why are leaves green? We all have a question that why are plants green? Why is it green plants? Why do we see green plants? What's the reason for that? So it is due to the green pigment color, that is chlorophyll. So the chlorophyll that is present in plants are basically a green colored pigment. This chlorophyll traps the sun's energy, and by this chlorophyll it's present in leaf, photosynthesis happen, and leaves prepare their own food. So that's why leaves are green, because they have a chlorophyll type of pigment that attracts the sun's energy. If you see here, photosynthesis is happening, water is being given, sunlight is being provided, oxygen is going out, and carbon dioxide is coming inside. helps the plant to breathe through stomata. So leaves also help the plants to breathe through stomata. Stomata is a tiny hole that is present on the lower side of the leaves. If you see this, you would have seen this type of stomata as carbon dioxide and oxygen and water. These all are joining and making the stomata. So they are tiny little types of hole that are on the lower side of the leaves. They are called as stomata and they help the plants to breathe. Okay, extra water is evaporated from the stomata. So any extra water or extra need water that is not needed enough or extra water is given, so that is removed or evaporated from the stomata. Think and answer. Why are leaves called the food factories of the plants? So I'm giving you 10 seconds. If you can think 12 seconds, so that's good. Or otherwise, I will give the answer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So why plants are called the factories or food factories of the plant? Leaves are basically because leaves make the foods for the plants by the process called photosynthesis. These ones are very easy. Why these are called the food factories of the plants or the kitchen of the plants? Because the leaves they make food for the plants by the process called photosynthesis. Again, I must tell you that water is inhaled, that's absorbed by the soil. Carbon dioxide is absorbed as air, then food it's used by plants. Oxygen released into air and energy from sunlight. Okay, then next go to the next functions of a leaf. The green leaves of a plants manufacture food, so it's known as a food factory of the plants. Like they give food, that's why they are called the manufactured food. Leaf helps the plants to breathe through their tiny holes that are called stomata. So they are basically the breathing part. The food. This is also known as the kitchen of plants, the food factory of the plants, and they also contain stomata that help them to breathe. Then second of all, I'm having stem. So what is basically a stem? The part of the plant that grows above the ground is called the stem, or that basically holds all of these things or stuff is called a stem. Okay, that goes above the ground and holds the leaves properly and strongly. So it's already mentions this function that hold the plant up above the ground. So these are the stems that hold the plant. Basically, the stem acts like a straw, sucking all the food and water up to other parts of the plants. The stem also holds up the leaves and fruits and flowers, like it holds other parts of the body. Why it works as a straw? Because a straw also seeps all the things and transfers the food to other parts of that thing. So that basically stems do this action. Transports water and minerals from roots to the leaves, like it's a transpiration that transfers the water to the leaf, like soil transfer the water to the stem, stem to the leaf, leaf to the flower, flower to the fruit, and like this type of happens. Water and minerals absorbed by the roots travel up to the stem and then branches. From there they reach the leaves. So that I tell you that first of all the water and the minerals they are given to the roots, then they go to the stem and then to the branches like leaves, and from there they reach the leaves. Minerals are found in the soil. Plants need them to remain healthy. Water and minerals, these two things are very necessary for plants that decomposers give them. Like minerals decomposers give, but water we have to give. Functions of the stem: transport water and nutrients from the roots to the soil. Spores, leaves, fruit, and flowers hold up the plant up above the ground. The part of the plant that goes above the ground is called the stem. Here you can see the stems. Practice work. So you have to write functions of the stem. Look, holds the plants up above the ground, transports water and minerals from the roots to the leaves, supports leaves and fruits. And this is basically a stem also. This is basically a bamboo stem. Why leaves the most important part of the plant? So functions of leaves: leaf prepare food for the plant by the process photosynthesis. Plants breathe through tiny holes on the lower side of the leaves. Extra water is evaporated through stomata and draw the food factor of the plants in black. So food factor of the plants, it's a leaf. So are plants living things? Yeah, they are. So how did you come to know that plants are living? Yeah, name some characteristics of plants that show that they are living. So let me tell you, they are living thing because they can grow, they can reproduce, they can breathe, they don't need to move because they already have water. So roots. Roots, what do roots do? Roots fix the plant in the soil, so they are present underground. Water absorb water and minerals from the soil, so they are present underground. So absorb water and minerals that we give to the ground, and then they fix the whole plant in the soil. So roots also stores the food because they are present underground. So the fruit that is made, or the food that's made underground. Where do plants get water from? They get water from the plants get the water from the soil that is absorbed by the roots. So roots absorb the water that the plants get. So think and answer. Plants are living things. Why can't they move from one place to another? That answer I give you, because they don't need to move. Because roots hold the plant in the soil. Plants make their own food, so they don't need to move in the search of food. Like we move in search of food and shelter. They don't need shelter, and they make their own food. So why is the need of moving? Root functions. They have four primary functions. They absorb water and nutrients in soil, move water and nutrients to stem, insure the plant. Insure means hold the plant in the soil and store food. Roots are usually underground. Cactus bark enlist parts of the plant. So there are 6 parts of plants, you can say, or more than that. Roots, stems, leaves, flowers, fruits, and seeds. There are 3 functions of the roots. They fix the plant to the soil, absorb water and minerals to the soil, move water and minerals to the stem. Some roots store food, and this is the labeling of a plant. Like these are root, seed, stem, leaf, fruit, flower, and then a bud. Remember, plants are living things. As all living things, they also need air, water, and sunlight. So we also must treat them goodly. Let's take care of plants. We should also take care of plants. They are also very useful for us, beneficial for us. We can't live in the earth without them. So I hope you like today's lecture. See you in the next lecture. Take self. Allah Hafiz.